Hensley woke up requesting bacon and eggs, so that's what we're cooking up this morning. Is it yummy?
I feel like boondocking's gotten a little bit easier for us. We've definitely still got a ways to go. It seems like one of the main things with boondocking is just being aware. Like showering, I mean, you could easily use 10 gallons on a shower of water, but I think I've gotten it down to where I'm using, I don't know, about 3 gallons, something like that on a shower. And so when you've got around a 40-gallon tank of water, I mean, that's quite a few showers, but you spread that out with a family, I mean, you know, it can go pretty fast, especially if you're not paying attention. I mean, somebody takes one 10-gallon shower and doesn't pay attention, or if we wash dishes and don't pay attention, or if we leave a bunch of lights on and don't pay attention, I mean, it really uses our resources pretty fast. So you just got to be more aware. Kinsley's getting a little bit better at the hiking thing. I'm not gonna say it's going perfectly, but
She doesn't know how to pace herself. She likes to run everywhere and then she tires out. We've got to teach her how to pace it.
here we go. She's only got 2 speeds. Run and stop.
I'm gonna hold you.
Hold you? All right.
You doing okay, Hensley?
Yeah, okay.
Good. Because Daddy's been carrying you up that hill.
Yeah, there's our cars down there.
Yeah.
All the good views are going up though.
Yeah, that's true. So what makes an RVer an RVer? We've met a lot of RVers, and it doesn't really matter what your age is. It doesn't really matter how much money you have. It doesn't really matter where you're from. All those things can have a tiny effect on maybe RVing, but to us, they're not really what makes an RVer. I think the first thing we see in RVers, including ourselves, is, you know, like what we're doing on this hike, is just a sense of discovery. It doesn't necessarily mean RVers are going to be hiking miles and miles, or necessarily be somewhere like this in Capitol Reef, you know, hiking around. But I think there's just always that sense of there's more out there. There's things I want to learn. There's things I want to see. There's things I want to do. And RVing is a great vessel, a great way to get there. See it, Hensley?
Airplane.
Yeah. What's it doing?
It's painting the sky.
It is. Good job. I love Hensley's description of things. It's just like seeing things from her eyes. Her sense of discovery is just, she stops and enjoys the little things, which is what we want. You know, we would just see an airplane and think, oh, there's an airplane. But to her, the airplane's painting the sky. Isn't that cool?
I think RVers are also very eager to help and to serve and do things for other people. From day one, we had people helping us in RVing. Our first trailer we bought was just a nightmare. I mean, it wasn't winterized like it was supposed to be. Things busted all over the place. We had some fellow RVers in a campground, didn't know us, never met us, but they actually fed us because we had no RV. We had no way to get around. They actually took care of Hensley and Marissa while I took the RV to get everything repaired and worked out. And they gave us like snacks for the road once we left, and spent time with us and made friends with us. And we still to this day remember that. It meant so much to us. They didn't have to do that. RVers do a lot of things they don't have to do. And you'll see people, when somebody's pulling in, they have a hard time, or if somebody's broken down sometimes, or if somebody's, you know, got questions or needs something. In general, it's a very, very helpful community. And that's one of the things we love about RVing. And I think that's in the genetic makeup of an RVer, is they're willing to be there for other people and to help other people.
So Chimney Rock Trail is pretty awesome. This is Chimney Rock up here. That's where we walk to that edge up there. So you get a great view of Chimney Rock up close and personal, and some really great views of the park.
And as a bonus, if you hike with us, you get to hear a toddler for 3 hours.
She did good today.
She did really good today. She had fun. We will live in happiness too. Oompa, loompa, doopa, doopa-dee. Doop.
Living the RV lifestyle definitely means you have to have this kind of go with the flow personality, and you just have to embrace change. Everything's changing. Our scenery's always changing. Where we're living is always changing. The time zone is changing. You know, just little things sometimes you don't think of, like where do I take my trash? Because right now we're boondocking, and we love boondocking because we get some beautiful places to stay, and we're getting to stay there for free. But then there's the little things that when you stay in campgrounds or areas like that they have, that, you know, trash or water, or the dump station. So we always have to be finding places, you know, just to take our trash. And to be honest, living the RV lifestyle is actually made me more appreciative of the little things. I'm appreciative of a good shower now, and I'm appreciative of, you know, having resources when we go without, you know, a hot meal or a good hot shower. Just things that when you're boondocking a lot that you kind of take for granted. Capitol Reef National Park has a lot of history to it, is what makes it really special. There's a lot of orchards and old historical buildings here, and even in the peak seasons you can pick and taste the fruit from the orchards.
So we're back at the RV. We've done a couple of videos with Nate Woodbury. He's got a channel on YouTube called Hero TV, and they came and visited us from Salt Lake City. So we're excited to have them and their family here. Is your full name Nathan? Or
it is Nathan, but
okay.
I go by Nate.
Okay, so mine's Nathaniel, so I go by Nathan. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. So if you go to YouTube and search for Nate, and then probably even just Nate Hero TV, you think? Yeah, it should come up. The two topics are how to start a travel blog and how to become a YouTuber. We don't have too many great thoughts, but we tried to have a few for Nate, hopefully, in his video. But I really appreciate you guys coming by.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yes. They actually walked in and said this is a lot of space when they walked into our Airstream. So anybody who says that, A+ in my book.
We don't hear that very often.
Well, I think it does. I mean, to give us a little credit, I have heard it looks a little bigger in person than it does on video. So.
Well, even seeing it from the outside and then coming in, it's just like, it's like a Harry Potter room.
Yeah, I like that. We're glad you guys came by and brought your family. And just check them out. Nate Hero TV on YouTube. He's putting up some good stuff. I think a big part of what makes an RVer an RVer is just being resourceful. It could be anything from something as simple as, you know, finding rocks to tie down your awning to having to rewire your water pump like I did because it was shorting out at a certain point where it was making connections. So when you're out here like we are, I don't even know where the nearest hardware store is. I don't know where we would even go for RV repairs within 2 hours of where we are right now. That doesn't mean you have to know how to do everything. I don't know how to do most things, to be honest, but you do have to be willing to learn, willing to make the best out of what you have. And, you know, thank goodness for YouTube, because there's a lot of stuff I don't know and a lot of stuff I need to learn that I can learn through YouTube, through blogs, through just stuff online. Hensley, what makes an RVer an RVer?
RVer.
I think the most important thing that makes an RVer an RVer is just the desire to make memories. I don't think it matters what your job used to be, what your social status is, what kind of RV you got, where you're from, travel trailer, Class A, Prevo, tent, pull-up camper.
What's a pull-up camper?
They're working on it. You pull up with your camper. That makes it a pull-up camper. I appreciate your input, Marissa. I've been asking her what makes an RVer an RVer. This is her job. A pop-up camper, which you can also pull up with.
I just never heard the term pull-up camper.
I'm sure you haven't.
I was confused.
I'm sure you were. Just, you know, get out and make memories.
Even if you have a pull-up camper.
Even with a pull-up camper, it doesn't matter. That's some stuff that we think makes an RVer an RVer, and that's just a beautiful hike today. This is a beautiful area. This is a beautiful park. We can't wait. We still got a day or two here to check some things out. And then we are heading to Canyonland and Arches. I don't know which one we're going to first, but we'll be in that area staying probably around Moab. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to see in Utah. So I'm sure we'll be back and hit more. Our focus was just kind of the national parks this time around. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
We're going to call it a day, right, Hensley? Say goodbye.
Call it a day.
Call it a day.
Bye.
And we will catch you guys later.
See you guys later.